Hey guys, Luke the Analytic here, bringing you a thought-provoking topic that's been on my mind honestly for a while. And just like everything else in life, it has to do with sex. Women encounter so many guys on a daily basis. There's so many smart, accomplished, and interesting dudes out there. How can regular Joes like me compete with them? While there doesn't seem to be a clear path to winning a girl over, it is clear that they're drawn to certain men for some weird reasons. Here are 10 why. Number 10. Time. Over a period of time, a man can grow on a woman like an aged bottle of scotch. The longer a couple is together, the stronger their motivation is to keep the relationship together. In general, you're more likely to have an attachment to people you've known over time than in one day, which is why it's hard to get over an ex. Even when encountering other guys one might deem as better, women will stay with their partner unless the new person has significantly better characteristics. Number 9. The ethics dilemma. While many don't stick to it, there's an ethical code for relationships that we're bound by, whether we like it or not. Women are more concerned with their moral code in relationships than men often are, so they are typically less likely to dump a guy they like just because a seemingly better one comes into the picture. So if a girl you know seems so strong on a certain guy, it might just be that she's abiding by these moral principles. This is why appealing to their emotions is so important. Number 8. Appearance. While looks are definitely not everything, they do play an important role in the mating selection process. The stereotype is that women commonly like men with big muscles and symmetrical faces. But the scientific reason why is that having high levels of testosterone communicates to a woman that the man has strong, healthy genes to pass on. But this sense of shallowness is not just in our species, but across the animal kingdom. For instance, male peacocks boast their impressive blue and green feathers to show the females around them that they are sexually and physically fit. During breeding season, a peahen will walk through several territories of males to decide which has the best qualities to pass on to their offspring, which is a clear example of Darwinian selection at work. Number 7. Physiognomy. Some are of the school of thought that certain physical features express some inner truth about a man to a woman, while many with more masculine characteristics and high levels of testosterone, like those with square jaws and well-defined brow ridges, are thought to be attractive to women. They are perceived as better short-term partners. This is because masculinity indicates to women that those men are more likely to engage in risky behavior, cheat on their spouse, and abandon their family. Men with feminine qualities and roundish faces, on the other hand, were perceived as good husbands and fathers. While a die-hard Republican is not likely to marry a leftist tree hugger, there is some truth to the idea that opposites attract, as many are looking for characteristics that complement their own well. Someone who doesn't talk a lot might find comfort in someone who leads conversations. This concept is indeed present in species like the mandrill, a primate group that's closely related to humans, where the females are attracted to males with a different genetic makeup from their own in order to ensure a higher amount of diversity in their offspring's traits. The females even smell the males in order to determine whether their genes are different and healthy enough for their offspring to have. Number 5. Opposites don't attract. But while many people are attracted to opposites, they are more likely to be successful in their relationships based on similarities. While a couple may have differing food or TV preferences, they usually have a similar temperament in their behavior that binds them together as nature intended. In my own life, I tend to respond to best to people with some kind of funny quirk because I myself am a quirky person. Some people like to talk about cars or sports, while others fret on the mysteries of life. Some people don't mind differing qualities in a partner as long as they're the same ethnicity. It all depends on the person. Number 4. Honesty. Despite what you may think, honesty is very attractive to women. People who are real and less fake are much more appreciated than those who aren't. If you can't be comfortable being honest, then keep practicing until you are. Once you get there, you'll have an easier time forming an emotional connection with the women. Don't be afraid to share your struggles, joys, and memes with the ones you like. Also, be honest about what you want in a relationship, whether it's casual dating, a serious commitment, or just a momentary hookup. Because women are scanning your behavior to see what you're looking for. you will often come in contact with ones who have the same relationship goals as you. Number 3. Confidence. Everyone knows that women like men with confidence, and honestly, how can you blame them? In order to feel confident, put yourself on a pedestal instead of others, and accept that the things you do are valid because they represent who you are. A healthy dose of cockiness isn't bad either. People want what they don't have, and confident people seem to have what they're lacking. Women like men who are gentle, yet aren't too concerned about pleasing them. Number 2. Love. Even a man who doesn't necessarily have all the greatest attributes is capable of being loved by a woman. And one way love forms is through sex. When you fall in love, you're getting high amounts of dopamine that make you feel really good. Being in love, whether it's requited or unrequited, can involve feelings of energy, anxiety, sleeplessness, and obsession, which are all similar to the characteristics of addiction. But don't fret. After some time, the chemicals oxytocin and vasopressin calm you down from these addictive tendencies. Number 1. Reality. While women are often picky about the type of man they want, reality hits them in the face, and they end up with someone who's average or deemed ugly by their friends. Women ironically don't even feel physical attraction until they feel an emotional attraction to a guy first. What women may say they want isn't what they ended up with. Since women are more bound by emotions and logic, they often act in ways that are contrary to what they say. Don't feel like you're just a Joe Schmo with nothing to offer a woman. Get up and start talking instead of waiting for them to come staring at your amazing pecs. Now, none of these things are necessarily set in stone. At the end of the day, attraction is an enigma we're still trying to understand. But if you have any or all these things going for you with a romantic interest, then definitely take advantage of it. So that does it for today, guys. I hope you all got something out of this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, as always,